A short while back, I filmed myself learning the move Spin Doctor. It took me 6 days and a total practice time of 120 minutes, 2 hours. And I gotta say, a lot of fun to learn and perform. Watch. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, so we'll start with a basic tutorial and then we'll break it down into some troubleshooting and tips. So I'm going to be using my right hand as my dominant hand and my left hand is my non-dominant hand. So to begin, I'll hold the deck in my dominant hand, thumb on the bottom here, middle finger, ring finger, index finger, all on top, making sure they're deep within the deck so you're not holding it back here. It's held so that all the cards can be held. And the pinky finger is on the top right hand corner or the corner that's closer to your dominant hand. So that's how the grip is going to look to start. From here, you're going to go to the bottom left-hand corner or the corner that's closer to your non-dominant hand. And at this corner here, using your non-dominant, or in my case, left thumb, I peel off a packet of anywhere between 4 to 6 cards. If you do any more than 6, it's going to be a bit more difficult and you can't do it with less than 4. So ideally 4 to 6 cards you're breaking off right here. And this packet now, keep in mind our pinky finger is holding the other corner. So this packet is going to be held between the pinky finger of our right hand or dominant hand and the thumb of our non-dominant or left hand. From this point, you're going to come over with your non-dominant or left index finger and twirl this packet. So I'm coming to the corner that's opposite of the thumb and twirling this packet so that it's now horizontal, like so, and it's facing towards me. As I'm doing this, I'm also shifting my grip of this packet here of my dominant hand, and I'm lifting up both my middle finger and ring fingers. So this packet is held strictly between my index finger and thumb. So that's something you really want to keep account of. So you start at this position here, right? As you're spinning this, you let go and you spin to this horizontal position with the card being face up. Now you're going to come over with the ring finger of your left or non-dominant hand. It's going to go above this packet while the other 3 fingers, index, middle, and pinky finger, go below this packet. So you're using those 3 fingers now to grip onto the card in the back, just the one card in the back, and pivot it about the corner that's being held with your left thumb. So you're like this, you're pulling off that card, just like this. And from the front view, that's what it's looking like. So we broke this off, spun this around while releasing with these fingers here, peeled off just the back card while pivoting about the corner here. Now you're gonna come up further and clear this packet. This packet's now gonna clear the ring finger, and only that one single card is held with the ring finger. And what you're going to do with this packet is spin it on top of these fingers here. So I'm going to use my right or dominant ring finger and middle fingers to spin this packet. I initially grab with my ring finger. I start spinning it around like so, just on this long edge, spin it around, push in and out like this, so that it's face up on top of my middle and ring fingers like so. For some reason, this was one of the most difficult parts for me, but once I got through it, the rest of it became a lot easier. So you come here, you almost stop the display for like half a millisecond, then you spin it back in like so, and then you're gonna grab this top corner here, the corner that's close to your thumb. You spin this packet so that it's facing you now, and you grip just this card here and peel off. The same way we peeled off with these fingers, your index finger here is gonna peel off and pivot again at the corner where the thumb is. And it's gonna pivot here. Your ring finger is gonna be inserted right there, right? So we took this packet back, it's facing us, peel, the ring finger pushes in against this packet, and this index finger brings this card right on top of the ring finger. And now this is held between the ring finger and the middle finger like so, and you take this off. Now that we've made it this far, there are 4 packets that we're going to be displaying, but this is a 5-packet display, so there's one more card that we need. The same way we peeled off just this, I guess, 3rd card here, we're going to need to peel off one more card from the packet we originally broke off. Except instead of the index finger coming here to peel off the card, it's going to go to the other side of the thumb, so it's going to come here to the opposite side to peel off this card. And the way this is going to work is this pinky finger that's been holding onto this packet the entire time is going to help in the peeling motion. So I squeeze tightly here with my index finger and thumb, and we're gonna separate these cards. Again, ideally this is 4 cards, but it could be 5 or 6. So if this was a total of 4 cards, there would only be 2 cards remaining in your hand. But of course, it's not always the case, so it's never actually perfect. But you peel off just that one single card from here, right? So you peel off there, and now you're gonna move your hands. Your dominant or right hand is gonna come down like this, and your non-dominant or left hand is gonna go up like this. As you're going to this position, these 2 fingers, the thumb and the index finger, are gonna be spinning out this card. So it's gonna end up looking like this. And now what you have to also do is extend the fingers here that you initially grabbed the first card with, extend these fingers out and go out here all the way. And there you're gonna have your 5 packet display. One more time to break it down, you're holding the deck in your non-dominant hand, your pinky's on the top right-hand corner with the packet being face down, your thumb is on the bottom here. Your left thumb is gonna come and peel off a packet of, let's say, 4 to 6 cards from the bottom left-hand side, and you're gonna take it out like this, balancing between the pinky finger and your thumb. From there, you're gonna use your index finger here actually, and take this packet and spin it 180 degrees so that it's horizontal. It's gonna land pretty much on your left hand, and your ring finger is gonna go on top, your pinky, middle, and index fingers in the back here, and you're gonna pull off a single card like so. Then you're gonna use the ring finger of your dominant hand, as well as your middle finger if needed, to take this card, or take this packet, spin it around like so, push through, and now it's facing upwards. Then this is almost like a half a millisecond display. You bring it back in, your index finger pinches the corner here where your thumb is holding, peel off that one card. This is gonna be now grabbed between the ring finger and your middle finger like so. You come out like this. This packet is now face down. You turn this packet so it's face down. Your index finger, instead of being on top with the thumb, it's gonna go on bottom on the opposite side. You're gonna use your pinky to pivot this out as you squeeze one card out like this with your index finger in the back. Your right hand goes downwards, your left hand goes upwards as you spin in a circle like this. Expand everything out, and there you have the Spin Doctor. Once you get to this position, of course, you have completed Spin Doctor, but now how are you gonna close? You're gonna do the inverse of what you did. Your hands are now gonna come back to the sides, and as this happens, the center packet that you originally had is gonna close right back up. Then I take the single card held between the middle finger and ring finger of my right hand. I bring that on top, and then the one card here, I bring that on top as well. I close up here using my middle finger and my ring finger, straighten this hand out like this, and toss the deck onto my hand. Now this is where I really struggled with the move, because whenever I learned Cardistry, my index finger was very involved, and it was my middle finger and ring fingers that held the deck all the time, right? If I was doing something like this, or if I was doing the Sybil, right? These 2 fingers were always the one holding the main packet, but in this case, that's not true. In this case, it's the index finger that holds the main packet, and that's where I really struggled. I literally spent almost 5 minutes holding the packet like this and going up and down with my middle and ring fingers, just so that my index finger knows it is not supposed to release the packet. That is bad, and I hope this helps you out because that really made a difference for me. Another tip or troubleshooting issue that I had was once I got, this part was very easy for me. Getting to this point was very easy. The next part where I took this packet and spun it on top of my fingers here, that was a big struggle. For some reason, my ring finger just kept on locking in and I just could not get it unstuck from this position, right? That was a big issue for me. And the way that I honestly solved it was bringing a bit more motion to everything I was doing. I didn't keep it still, like for example here, if I just did this, that's fine, but I almost made it a whole motion of movement. So when I pulled back, I brought my hand back, and then when I pulled front, I pushed out a little bit. This way, there's more motion in the move, which makes it look better, and it helps out just in the movement of the packet, getting it into the positions that you want it, like so. So try to put a bit more movement aside from just moving the fingers, and that'll, 1, help you out with the move itself, and 2, it'll make the move look a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. One last area where I really struggled was actually with the display, because I got here, I did this, but these fingers would not go up any higher. That's when I realized I have to open up my whole hand to display. So my hand was face down, I was trying to lift up with these fingers here, but if I open up with my whole hand, that's when the display looks so much nicer. The last thing I want to share with you is that if you have the packet starting face up like this, then when you do the display at the end, you're going to be seeing the backs of all the cards. So if you prefer doing that, I think that looks honestly cooler, but I just practice it with the deck being face down because that's just how I learn all my moves. So if you do it with the deck being face down, the display is going to be all the cards face up. If you do it with the deck being face up, the display will be the back sides of all the cards. And there you have the Spin Doctor.